When you don't want to be patient, you want to kick against the goads, you want to cuss and spit, and nothing changes. James teaches us 4 truths that are life-changing. And we have an advantage over unbelievers who have none of this. First truth is that a Christian can be patient because you can stand hell if you know you're going to get out. Look at what the text says. Be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, being patient about it until it receives early and late rains. If you know you're going to get out, you can stand hell. Men must work, women must weep, and the sooner it's over, the sooner to sleep. That is so negative. But the positive side is that it will be over and that this too shall pass. I smoke a pipe. And don't send me letters or talk to me. People more spiritual than you have tried to get me to stop, and they have failed too. But there's something to be said about smoking a pipe. If you're at a faculty meeting and it's dull and you think you're going to die if they don't shut up, and you don't understand what they're talking about, and nobody explains this to you, you can say to yourself, when this is over, I can get a smoke. Or if it's a bad sermon, not in our church, but in other churches, I listen to a lot of bad sermons. I think this is the worst thing I've heard in a long time. I've got to pinch myself over and over just to stay awake. But if I can get through it, I can get a smoke on the other end. When I'm going to the dentist, don't you hate dentists? And he's grinding away. I'm thinking, I hate this. But when he quits grinding and he tells me to wash my mouth out, I can go get a smoke. Life is like that. The seasons come and go and things change. And I don't want to make light of what you're going through and the places where your prayers haven't been answered. But as a matter of fact, hang on. You can stand hell if you know you're going to get out. And that's why you can be patient. But there's another truth. You can be patient because your Heavenly Father has the keys to hell. I don't like the idea of the sovereignty of God because sometimes it makes him into a monster. But whatever you're going through, he's there. Do you remember those old Prego commercial spaghetti sauce where the question they ask, what about basil? And the voice off stage says, it's in there. What about, and they name the spices, and the voice off stage says, it's in there. What about abuse? He's in there. What about the people who have rejected you because of who you are? He's in there. What about the cancer diagnosis? He's in there. What about your loneliness? Your desire to be married when you're not? He's in there. What about the doubts that you've had and you've wondered? He's in there. Your Father has the keys to hell, and there's a reason why you're there. And then there's a third truth. A Christian can be patient not only because you can stand hell if you know you're going to get out, and not only because your Father has the keys to hell, but thirdly, you can stand hell if you know that you're not alone.